ازيكم يا شباب، في حلقة جديدة مع مو فارس الجيمنج. النهاردة هننزل لعبة باتمان اللي عجبتكم كتير في أول حلقة، وقلتولي خلوا الحلقة على الجزئين. أنا هحاول أخليها على الجزئين. أوكي، فهنكمل بقى اللعبة. الكلاسيكي.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are. Let's get to work.
أنا أقدر أتحرك صح؟ أيوه.
Explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe. Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes.
إنه يأتي ويذهب.
Since the kidnapping and
منذ ذلك الحين يومين عملاء وخليني سعيدا.
No, don't you worry about me.
لا تقلق علي.
I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty. Hey, no mind. We can discuss it later. It'll pass.
لا ملحقتش أجاوب. هيبقى كمبيوتر بات. ملفات ليدرر جوسم فيد، مجموعة من مخططات ملفات ليدرر.
Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman. Gotham's original costumed criminal. Yes, to have him returned. It's unsettling.
شكله
He was the scourge of the underworld.
مجرم خطير ده لجوسم. ممكن لو مسكناه تكون حاجة حلوة لجوسم. بصوا يا شباب، أنا هحاول أخلي الحلقة 40 دقيقة، 50 دقيقة، ساعة. أشوف يعني اللي أنا أقدر عليه هعمله عشان التصوير بس. لا رهيب هذا. هو بيقول لي إن وجهة نظر صحيحة، هو يحتاج مساعدة. أيوه ملفات الوكلاء. طيب وكلاء. مش دي اللي قابلناها في الحلقة اللي فاتت؟ هي رئيسة أعمال، ما أظن هي الرئيسة.
Maybe the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity. That man's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job.
في صفنا.
We have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the same side. You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you? Silver linings in all things. Well, you warned me about keeping my paranoia down to acceptable levels. Thought I'd give it a try.
بس مش عارف ممكن يقفوا ضدنا. لا، الرجوع سنفيد. أنا اضغط الرجوع.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about. Solve my puzzle soon, or
ممكن شباب احنا بنحكم كل حاجة في
Riddler's
القصة.
MO hasn't changed in all these
يعني
years.
القصة دي هتأثر على اللي بعدها ولا على اللي بعدها. اوه، ارفع كده، اضغط وانزل في الناحية التانية. صندوق الأحجية. مش شباب مش شبه كده كورس. ممكن نحطه بدل الموسيقى. ثقب الإبارة.
But how does that relate to the object in question? Maybe it's telling us how to use it. Sounds very plausible.
شبه كورس. فين انت البتاع ده بتاع زمان؟ هنزل كده تحت. هستعمل ده صح؟ اضغط هنا.
A record needle.
عيب. تعالوا نسمع بقى.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. And don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself, unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there. An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh.
ايه ده؟
It's like a manipulated
الفتحة دي.
bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what
ايه
I'm
ده؟
looking at or how any of it is actually displayed.
يعني ينفع تخترق يعني
And
ولا
that sound. What?
هذا صوت؟
Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
لوسيس ده اللي عطاني بدلة باتمان. هو اصلا اللي خلاني.
Hey, Alfred. Good morning.
لوسيس.
I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
اما اظن عدل على البدلة حاجة زي كده.
What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a
الموزون
strange
عايزين
waveform
نفك
pattern to manipulate inside
الشفرة.
that needs your expertise.
هو ده ممكن يساعدني ده. برج بين بعد
I
لحظة.
wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
يعني هيكون في برج وين. انا هروح له.
Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
تيفاني.
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
تيفاني. تيفاني.
See you soon.
عارف مين
Bye,
تيفاني يا
Lucius.
شباب؟
Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne's house. Good hunting, Bruce.
ثواني. القائمة الرئيسية. اوكي ماشي اشوف. برج وين. حلو البرج ده. الساعة 7:30 الصبح. ما كل حاجة عندنا بقت الصبح. طب انت مش بتنام؟ مش ايه دماغك مش بيحصل لها حاجة ايه؟
Oh, excellent. glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it,
دي
Regina.
وكيلة
It's what I've
أعمال
come to expect with
مش
you
شبه
as
كده
Wayne
كأنها
Enterprises
وكيلة
chairperson.
أعمال.
I just talked to the
شبه
board,
كده
and they
صح؟
couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
أوراق
Just some
ضرائب.
tax papers, accounting is...
أوراق ضرائب كده بتاع عندي كده
You
شوية
shouldn't have to be
أوراق.
burdened with that. I can take them.
It's okay. I got it.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
اه ده السيف.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat
بتفحصه
tech.
ولا ايه؟
But if you want me to stop,
No, the seat is all yours.
اه عشان بدل الخفاش.
this is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
من لغز
Show me.
لدرر. يوا يوا.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
ده اللي انا
No
اخدته
sign
من
of
العميل
explosives or
الخاص.
poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
انا اللي هفتحه ولا هو؟ اه انا اضغط ضغط مش هعمل كله.
Would you look at that? Micro pulse wave.
اه تم ازالة العنصر.
The sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe. I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
ايه ده؟
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
ايه ده؟
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Too slow. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany.
تيفاني.
Hey, Bruce.
My God,
اه
Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of
بنته.
orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys.
فن ما يكون
So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech
إغراء
the government would be
حكم.
jealous of.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
مش هينفع أكمل.
There is.
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look out of it. Like you're not out there.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
لا 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 لا.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design.
لا 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 ما تلمس حاجة.
Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together is kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
هذا مشاريع
Something your dad
والدك.
has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
عشان بس
But what
تبعد
does
عن
it do?
حاجة.
That's what we're trying to work out.
بعدين بنفكر
You
يعني
guys
مع
are
بعض.
lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
All right, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I will be finishing up orientation.
لازم أراضيها.
Oh,
مش
I
بنتي
was planning on swinging by
يعني.
the manor after work
فاهمين
to see
انتوا
Alfred.
كده شباب.
I heard he wasn't doing so
ما
well.
ده إيهاش
That
يعني.
he was having some issues with his health.
I think that's a great idea. He could use some company.
No offense, guys, but Alfred is way more entertaining than you two. Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
الرئيس.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
هذا
You
خطير.
know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say,
عمو خطير.
burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
نفتح بقى. ايه ده؟
Mr. Wayne,
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent
Avesta.
Blake.
وده شركة.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here.
أروح لاحقا.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit.
لحظة.
We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything?
أقدر
Coffee, water,
أدخل.
donuts?
Don't worry, this won't take long.
الملف. المفروض ده يديته لبات.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
خبيه خبيه خبيه
Is this
خبيه
you?
خبيه.
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy.
After everything you've been through,
كويس.
I don't know
خبيناه.
how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city.
لوسيس.
Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
أجيب الهاتف.
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Anything I can help with?
ربما
See,
أتمكن
I
من
told you you'd be
مساعدتك.
cooperative. Agent Blake thought
قلت
you'd be
شوية.
cagey, defensive,
أيوة كده.
based on your history.
عشان تعرفوا تسمعوا صوتي.
My history?
A lot of things
خلي
happened to you
واحدة
last
كده.
year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a
شك
violent
فيا
psychotic at the
يعني.
time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham when you and John met and became
مشكلة أنا المفروض
From
كنت
the sound of it, you two were close.
We know you're acquainted with him, Mr. Wayne.
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt. Better not to deny it. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
بتشك فيا
He
ليه؟
listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I hadn't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it.
انتي ليه كده حاسس؟
Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities.
المفروض دي في
covered by
الجزء
the
الأول.
press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
المفروض أنا كنت أختم الجزء الأول على أي حاجة.
Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea.
إيه ده؟
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
في تحذير.
We'll pick
لحظة.
this up another time.
ثواني. إيه في إيه؟ لوشيس.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
إيه ده؟ إيه اللي
I've
حصل؟
solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
سأكون هناك.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
شوف. لا.
Lucius! No!
لا.
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and
يا
father of three
ليدرار.
at Divinity Church this Sunday.
حرام. أفتقد أيها صديقي القديم.
We're always there for you,
حرام.
Lucius. From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
طلعت قنبلة.
He was a good man.
طلعت
To lose him
قنبلة.
like this, it's hard to bear.
طلعت
Lucius
قنبلة.
helped raise you, Bruce. It was family.
غلظ ذبح
Riddler's
ضبان.
attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
صدى خلف القضبان.
I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars. I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be to lose her father in such a violent way.
وصية أولى بنته، وصية تانية بنت مين.
Yes,
What
she
the
can use all the
fuck?
support she can get.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this.
معلش
None of this feels real.
معلش. أنا أعرف كيف
I know what you're going through.
لازم كده أكون كده فاهمين كده كصديق. كنت ولي
Sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
He should have made time for his family. For you.
Easy to say that now. You were the one working him to the bone.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just
خلاص.
trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity. Fine.
مش هينفع أقولك.
Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
How can you even ask me that? You have to believe me. I would never put Lucius in harm's way.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. It's just...
مش عايزة أقولها حقيقة
So
دلوقتي.
Just don't know who to blame. I miss him so much.
The service is starting. You should go be with your family.
Okay. Thank you.
Bruce.
المفروض كنت انا ما اكسبش عليها بس اضطريت. اسف 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 يا ارفض. اسف يا ارفض.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging by all the... Whoa. What the heck?
Bruce, what's going on? You know this guy?
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something
انت مجنون.
just to mark the occasion.
ايه ده؟ ايه ده؟
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see. People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't,
تيك توك تيك توك.
hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it.
هو مجنون. عنده حاجة ما اعرفش. يعني ده اللي هيكون شكر يعني.
You knew where the lines were drawn, which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed
هرب.
papers.
كان في
She
السجن.
always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
مشكلة ده هيفصل العلاقة بينا لو عمل ده مشكلة.
And you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna
يا
do right
ريت.
by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
Whatever I said in Arkham, it doesn't matter now. The deal is off.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place. Saw those doctors. You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone
أنا
like you
أصلا مش
into
عايزة
the fold.
أبقى زي والدي اللي كان مجرم.
Maybe
مجرم
you will meet
خطير.
them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Not a chance, John. I don't know what you're mixed up in, but I am not getting involved.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want Oh, lash out. Shh. We're here to mourn. Please. You shush me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Just tell him you're sorry and let it go. He's very sorry. We both are.
I am. I'm sorry. You should be allowed to enjoy the funeral in peace. Sorry, Bruce. That outburst. It's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler. How do you know the Riddler? Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's
إذا تعرف ليدرر
killer, and worst of all, he's
ده تعامل معايا شكله.
rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but
وخدعوا أما أظن خدعوا
wait a minute, you know
استغلوا وبعد كده خلعوا
Of course, a
أكيد.
man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, but I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
ده ممكن.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
أخبرني أين هو.
Tell me where he is. I am not messing around, John.
Oh, Bruce, I missed your fire. I really did. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this. This trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
وحط بتاعي احتياطي.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
موسيقى حماسية. دايم شو مدينة جوسم. عايزة أقابله. جيتلك.
Enjoying the view.
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get ugly. But when places like Wayne Towers start falling apart,
برج
makes you
هوسط
wonder what's
ومدمر.
next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy.
هو لسه شباب ما يعرفش
Spends some
إن
time
أنا
in
بروس.
Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens?
يعني مشاكل كتيرة.
Wayne isn't known for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
لاحظ
Like
كده.
gang activities heating up along 43rd.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
The way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
We all need to draw the line somewhere. It's what separates us from the scum we're trying to catch.
I'm glad to hear you say that. The thing with Waller is her line's real blurry. Sometimes you can't see it at all. I was ordered to give her updates on
جميع
breaks in the
يستكبروا
Riddler case.
الحدود.
If there's a chance
ولا
he's
مش
there, we
حدود
should probably let her know.
شو الحدود الجامعة.
She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler. Just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
حاليا بقالنا 42 دقيقة دي بنصور 43 برج وين الساعة 7:30 صباحا.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
Damn it.
It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
وفي حد.
I'll give you a good, honest crack house any day.
اوه
God. Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
بو.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted.
اه
A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before.
فقد أجزاء.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
في حذاء مفقود. ايه تاني ايه تاني ايه تاني
He's
موبايله.
trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
نروح كده هناك نشوف.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
لا يسمع ولا يرى ولا يتكلم.
There are bleeds inside.
اوه
A lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
نبدأ نوصل الحاجات ببعضها.
Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
أظن هنبدأ نوصل الحاجات ببعضها.
No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting
نعمل
signals.
ده مع ده مع ده عشان
Son of a bitch.
هو كله.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
أظن هنركب الحاجات.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
اللي تحتي.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
هنركب كذا حاجة. الحذاء.
One shoe melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
ده موت، ده مات موتة شنيعة.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
وده ايه تاني؟ نشوف ده كده.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
بشوف اللي هو
Because you've been so
دي
candid with
كاميرا.
me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive. We'll catch you. The agency, I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
Oh,
He had the agent bound while he beat him. More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's
مسدس.
an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
مفيش. في ايه تاني يا شباب؟ ولا كده احنا خلصنا خلاص؟ مفيش. ماشي، نبتدأ نوصل. الحذاء الساخن ده اكيد هنستعمله من البتاع دي. شوف هيتوافق. صح. حاول يقف على قدم واحدة، عشان كده بقى داب. ايه كده اول حاجة اتشبكت. فتح الخزنة اللي هي اصابه بيه هو اكيد. ايوه.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
رسائل عمل.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues.
عنده مرض نفسي.
Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky. They'll kill each other.
ايه تاني؟ كده.
Maury, he sold technology to Riddler. Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
ده الشاشة نوصلها مفيش غير دي الشاشة نوصلها دي مفيش غيرها.
Were closed. The portal will be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens. You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
نعمل
You
ايه
got a
تاني؟
VR in that cowl or something? Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
هنعمل كل اللي حصل بالظبط. التركب كلها او دي اول حاجة النقاط. تاني حاجة انا فاكر الترتيب لسه. دي تاني حاجة. دي تاني حاجة موثق ولا الحذاء.
Didn't happen over there.
ولا ده
No connection there.
انا عارف. أخيرا.
Agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
كده الحذاء.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
آخر حاجة دي.
From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
أكيد في حاجة خلته تفجر الطبل.
It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here. This is insane.
لا
You know
لا 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 لا.
the last man who went in there and starting the
ورجعنا
game
تاني. معلش كان حصل مشكلة في الموبايل.
This is insane.
المساحة
You know that, right?
خلصت.
The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
فبديت مساعدة وجيت.
Any
سأحتاج
mistake
إلى
could be my
مساعدة.
last. I won't be able to do this without you, Joe. Wow.
أظن أنا هدخل جوه يعني ولا إيه؟
Let's win this game. He's rising, Batman. Can almost make out a message. One won't see in trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct save will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
ايه ده؟ ملحقتش. خليكم معايا بس يا شباب. رجعت لكم يا شباب. كمل. ايه ده؟ عشان كده التابلت انفجرت.
That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
عشان كده التابلت انفجرت.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
عليك. هي اللي فيها. خدي. تشتغليش تاني.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
صاروخ.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. Signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Yeah, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
لو كنت تلعب
I'm not trying to get in your head. I just wanted to see if the man who saves everyone is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
I would never give up an innocent life. Not even to save my own.
That's not what it looks like from here. Gordon doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned,
مش هضحي
yet easily
بالناس.
lost. Isn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
كل ده لسه هتبتدي.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Whatever you do, this has to stay between us.
Oh, does it? Because I, what, just happened to stumble into it? I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. If you really think it's important this stays between us, then I won't say a word. Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
وكده يا شباب نكون خلصنا الفيديو، ورب يكون عجبكم. وايه رأيكم في المدة دي؟ لو عجبكم هنزل كده كل مرة. وسلام.